This video is over topic 40, number 5 through 9, continuing to practice converting within the US system using the dimensional analysis multiplying by fractions process. So we have our different conversions here. They will be given to you within each question in ALEKS. They're also on the course formula sheet if you need them from there. So how many pounds is 2.5 tons? I start with the 2.5 tons. I'm going to go ahead and write that as 2.5, just because that's going to be easier to put in my calculator. Write that as a fraction over 1 if you want. You don't have to write the over 1. But I'm looking for a conversion factor that has tons. Hopefully that has tons and pounds, but at least it has to have tons to begin with. And that's over here. 2,000 pounds equals 1 ton. I'm going to put the 1 ton on the bottom so that the ton units will cancel, one on top, one on bottom. And that puts the 2,000 pounds on top. The ton units cancel, and this tells me to take 2.5 times 2,000, which is 5,000 pounds. How many gallons is 18 quarts? I start with the 18 quarts over 1. And then I look for a conversion factor that has quarts. So I have quarts to pints, quarts to gallons. I want to go to gallons, so I will use this one. 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. So put the 4 quarts on the bottom and the 1 gallon on top. The quart units cancel, and this tells me to take 18 divided by 4, which is going to be 4.5 gallons. Then an airline pilot announces the plane has reached its cruising altitude of 35,000 feet. How many miles is this? I'm going to start with the 35,000 feet over 1. And I look at my conversions and I have 5,280 feet equals 1 mile. So that's what I'm going to use for this. And I will put the 5,280 feet on the bottom because I have feet to begin with on top. And the 1 mile on top. The feet units cancel. And I need to take 35,000 divided by 5,280. That's 6.6 rounded to the nearest tenth. Number 8, how many pounds are in 435 ounces? Starting with the 435 ounces over 1. And I have 16 ounces equals 1 pound. Put the 16 ounces on the bottom to cancel the ounces on top and the 1 pound on top. So 435 divided by 16. It's 27.875. And then a 20-ounce drink is how many cups? This is because it's talking about a drink, a liquid, wanting cups. This actually means fluid ounces, to be clear. So this is not the pounds and ounces weight. This is the volume. But you will very frequently see it just referred to as ounces. So I start with the 20 fluid ounces over 1. And then I'll use the 1 cup is 8 fluid ounces. So I put the 8 fluid ounces on the bottom and the 1 cup on the top so that I have fluid ounces on the top and the bottom. Those cancel. And I'm going to take 20 divided by 8, which is 2.5 cups.